Is it possible to be lucky and unlucky at the same time? Many would say Tsutomu Yamaguchi, who survived 2 nuclear attacks, certainly falls into this category. Tsutomu witnessed and survived the devastating event of Hiroshima, and then 3 days later another atomic bomb in Nagasaki. At around 8:15 a.m. on the 6th of August 1945, 29-year-old naval engineer Tsutomu Yamaguchi was heading to his workplace at Mitsubishi. It was his last day in the city, after which he looked forward to reuniting with his wife and infant son. Suddenly, he noticed in the sky of Hiroshima an object attached to a parachute dropped from a bomber, followed by a blinding flash. In a moment of panicked reaction that almost certainly saved his life, he jumped into a ditch. A sudden ear-crashing boom shook the grounds of the city, throwing Tsutomu in the air like a ball. Due to the devastating noise and shockwave, he lost his consciousness. When he regained consciousness, the world he once knew was replaced with darkness. The dust and debris were masking the sunlight. In the darkness, he could feel the skin peeling from his body and his forearms burning. Both of his eardrums were also ruptured. Quote, "I think I fainted for a while. When I opened my eyes, everything was dark and I couldn't see much. It was like the start of a film at the cinema before the picture has begun, when the blank frames are just flashing up without any sound." Tsutomu then walked towards the Mitsubishi headquarters, but it wasn't there. The bomb had destroyed every bit of it. The next day, after spending the night under a shelter, Tsutomu headed toward the train station. The fire still flickered in some places, and dead bodies were lying everywhere. Tsutomu had to swim through bundles of burnt corpses to cross the river at one point. When he reached the train station, which was somehow still working, he immediately took a train and headed to Nagasaki, his hometown, on the 8th of August. Reaching Nagasaki, he got his burns treated at a hospital. On the 9th of August, although still shaken and injured, he reported to his office at Mitsubishi. Tsutomu described to his colleagues everything he had seen, but the superiors did not believe him, calling him mad. Suddenly, another colossal explosion tore through the city of Nagasaki, this one even more powerful than that of Hiroshima. Tsutomu dropped to the floor, the windows shattering around him. Once again, Tsutomu managed to survive the initial blast, but the devastating effects of the radiation ravaged Tsutomu, causing his hair to fall out and his wounds to turn gangrenous. The atomic bomb in Nagasaki killed 35,000 to 40,000 people immediately, while tens of thousands died later due to dangerous gamma radiation. According to the Japanese researchers, only 150 people survived both the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs. It was recommended that these survivors do not have children because the damaged DNA would be inherited by future generations, causing them to suffer from headaches, vomiting, internal bleeding, peeling skin, and anemic blood. Despite the circumstances, Tsutomu and his wife gave birth to 2 daughters. They were healthy at birth, but faced basic health issues in their late teens. His son, Kazutoshi, lived till 58 when he died of cancer. His wife also died of cancer, probably caused by the bomb radiation. Somehow, Tsutomu lived to the age of 93, dying of cancer in 2010.